Morning all, Graham Little, knee Peter Pope. We're www.fightpharmacorruption, and there's a lot of it out there at the moment, and I'm heading back to Perth after an interesting couple of nights in Kalgoorlie where it all began, all the gold fields, and I used to be a venture capitalist in the 90s going to the diggers and dealers here, so about to jump on the train and come back into the real world, the heady mining world here, and thanks to Tanya and Ben Hammond who've looked after me for a day and a half now, and they've got a huge battle on their hands, as they know, and Ben's done a great job, very steely determination to recover from, in a very partial way unfortunately, but hopefully there'll be a lot more recovery down the track for him too from his whooping cough vaccine incident. Tanya's doing a great job with the 5 children, and I wanted to come over here and support her, and we've got a serious issue of mandatory adult vaccination in Australia looming. Brandy Vaughan's going to come to the summit that I've organised for the 11th of the 11th. Go to Eventbrite, look for Summit Against Corruption if you'd like to buy a ticket. If you want to sponsor someone, $55, we can have one of the mums, or that's caring for someone that's been damaged by pharmaceutical drugs or vaccination, or some other area of corruption. We'll be tackling all areas of corruption. It might be a financial planning disaster, could be a cover-up by the Commonwealth Bank with all that ComInsure nonsense and fraudulently tampering with medical reports. So if you can't come, you're interstate, you can go to the Eventbrite and you can sponsor someone else to come, and we'll make sure you know who actually gets your ticket, because you might be able to help them in other ways as well. So I spoke to Brandy Vaughan yesterday, ex-Merck whistleblower, incredibly courageous woman in California, 8-year-old son, 6 I think, Bastian, sorry, and Brandy definitely coming. She's really determined to inform everybody in Australia of the looming healthy people strategy in the US. 2020 adult mandatory vaccination is on the way. I've got a feeling Australia's going to introduce it earlier, just like we did with Gardasil. We led the world for young boys getting Gardasil in the world with no trials. We could have adult vaccination even earlier than 2020. There's 130 vaccinations on the USA adult vaccination register. I wanted to find out firsthand just the degree of difficulty Ben has come from in 4 years, when he's totally paralysed in hospital for at least 2 or 3 months, where he was told he wouldn't be able to walk again. Well, he can walk. He's not walking very fast, and he's not very fluent with it, but he's got all his mind straight, and that's the key thing. He's got his mind focused on what he has to do. So I've got to get on this train, but unfortunately he's lost all his control over those excretory functions I don't want to talk about, and some other very important functions, men. So it's a very real drama this family's gone through, and this could happen to any of us, and I'm definitely not going to be in Australia if I've got to have adult vaccination. Absolutely not. So I'll let you know where I'll be heading, some of you. But let's hope that we can all people help the people. We can stop mandatory vaccination in Australia for adults, and then the poor little children that are getting the 1-day-old Hep B, my God, and then the pregnant women getting untested whooping cough vaccine and influenza vaccine. Is a disgrace, it's an outrage. We'll be focusing on all the hard topics on the 11th. You better be there. It's going to be a day to remember. It's Remembrance Day. We will not be holding back on anything. Bye for now. Graham Little, knee Peter Pope signing off. www.fightpharmacorruption. Bye for now.